Good evening. Life is to be lived, not controlled, and humanity is won by continuing to play in face of certain defeat. Welcome to BMC News Live in English, brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. I am Vinod Narayanan, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. LMRI launched new labor registration program. LMRI granted licenses to accredited labor registration centers. Saudi allowed fingerprint registration to issue Umrah visa for 5 countries. Non-ticketed fans can attend Qatar FIFA World Cup after group stage. Magnitude 6.1 quake hit Indonesia's West Java. News in detail. LMRI launched new labor registration program. The Labour Market Regulatory Authority today launched the Labour Registration Program, which will start on 4th December 2022. The new program will correct workers' legal status following the LMRI's previously announced set of new labour market reforms that have replaced flexi permits. The LMRI affirmed that the program is being launched in cooperation with the private sector and will streamline the process of registering for an occupation. The new measures will link work permits to occasional and occupational standards to increase safety and protections from workplaces of work. The authority stated that workers residing in the Kingdom of Bahrain or flexi permit holders will be eligible for the registration. Those with criminal offences and those who are in violation of the terms stipulated in their current permit will not be allowed to register. Holders of visitor visas are also not eligible. The LMRI called on all workers wishing to register in the program to visit the authority's website www.lmri.bh and use the eligibility to apply through registration service to verify their eligibility to register. Applicants must register directly through accredited registration centers that will be announced by the authority. Applicants may also text from their personal number to 33150150 or contact the call center on 1710-3103 for more information about their status. The authority explained that the accredited centers will register and follow up on workers wishing to obtain a permit and will also work to include and update the data of workers in the authority system. Additionally, the authority will verify the availability of relevant required qualifications or certifications while ensuring grievances services are made available for said workers. LMRI granted licenses to accredited labour registration centres. Labour Market Regulatory Authority CEO Naf Abdurrahman Jamshir announced that the authority granted licenses to various accredited labour registration centres. Those accredited centres will register all workers as part of the labour registration program following the adoption of a new set of labour market reforms that will replace flexi permits. The program will streamline registration processes in cooperation with the private sector and correct the legal status of workers to ensure their rights are protected. LMRI services will be available to all workers to further enhance security. Jamshir added that the authority has started conducting training workshops for the accredited centres. She highlighted that the conducted workshops included detailed explanations of the centre's rules and responsibilities in registering workers. These include receiving permit requests that are then referred to the authority and verifying the availability of the required qualifications or professional certificates for professional work permit applications. She added that the workshops also covered the process of data entry, methods of communication and follow-up with LMRI regarding developments related to the worker and clarification regarding the obligations of centers receiving workers applying for a permit. Supreme Council for Health reviewed strategic projects. The progress of work on strategic projects came under the spotlight during a regular meeting held by the Supreme Council for Health, chaired by Supreme Council for Health President Lieutenant General Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Mubarak Al Khalifa. The meeting was also attended by Oil and Environment Minister, Special Envoy for Climate Affairs Dr. Mohammed bin Mubarak bin Daina, Health Minister Dr. Jalila bint Al Sayed Jawad Hassan and other officials. Lieutenant General Dr. Sheikh Mohammed stressed the government's commitment to provide full health coverage according to the directives of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the follow-up of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Conference and Prime Minister. Dr. Hassan outlined priority projects and initiatives aimed at supporting the health sector in the Kingdom of Bahrain, shedding light on the National Health Insurance Scheme, SAHATI, the IT Health Database Project Egypt and the planned central store for medicines and health supplies, in addition to the restructuring of the Supreme Council for Health General Secretariat and the National Health Information Systems. She updated the session about major projects undertaken by the Salmania Medical Complex to expand the accident and emergency ward and the intensive care unit to include 123 beds from 80%. Bahrain Farmers Market to open on December 10th. Minister of Municipalities and Agricultural Affairs Wael bin Nasser Al Mubarak has announced the launch of the 10th edition of Bahrain Farmers Market at Budaya Botanical Garden on Saturday, December 10th. The minister stressed the ministry's keenness to ensure success of the event, which will be open every Saturday. He pointed out that the function aims to support initiatives seeking to enhance the contribution of the agricultural sector to food security in the Kingdom of Bahrain. Secretary General of the National Initiative for Agricultural Development, Sheikh Mariam bint Isa Al Khalifa, praised the initiative's partnership with the Ministry of Municipalities and Agricultural Affairs in organizing the national function, which attracts a large number of Bahrainis, residents and visitors. She also stressed keenness on ensuring continuous success of the event, pointing out the growing number of people visiting the market and the visitors' continuous desire to extend its opening period. The Information and E-Government Authority held a national workshop on capacity building in implementing technology for developing price statistics. The Information and E-Government Authority held a national workshop on capacity building in implementing technology for developing price statistics. The workshop was held in line with the Regional Cooperative Initiatives Framework between the Kingdom of Bahrain and the Economic and Social Commission for Western Asia. During the workshop, participants were introduced to the latest technologies to be used in price collection from outlets. The collected prices are used to compile the Consumer Price Index and the Purchasing Power Parity. Implementing such technology in the price collection process will improve the data quality, increase the pace of data collection, and increase the efficiency. IGA Director of Economic Statistics Noura Khamis Al Sadoun explained that such workshops are in line with the authority's vision to employ the latest technologies and use the big data and other innovative methodologies to improve the credibility and quality of the collected data. National Communication Center Chief Executive stressed youth's role in development. Chief Executive of the National Communication Center, Yusuf Al Bin Khalil, has confirmed that the youth are the real asset of the nation and the main pillar of the comprehensive development march. He stressed Bahrain's keenness to provide them with every support and equip them with the needed knowledge. The NCC Chief Executive was speaking as he received a delegation from the Gulf University to inform them about the role of NCC and its specialities. He noted that the importance of such visits in the motivating the students to work harder to continue the march of development and distinction. During the meeting, an account was given on the center's work, goals and specialities. The students were also informed about the center's departments and their role in providing media support to all government institutions. Now we will be back after a very short break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
exclusive franchisee of Cochin Kala Bhavan in Bahrain. With over a decade of existence in Bahrain, exclusive online regular classes have started for classical dances, music vocal, instrumental music, cinematic dance, Kathak, Zumba body fitness, karate and yoga, drawing, arts and craft, children's theatre. For more information, please call 3909 6845 3909 4806 3885 2397 or visit www.bahrainmediacity.com.
Welcome back. Saudi allowed fingerprint e-registration to issue Umrah visa for 5 countries. The Ministry of Hajj and Umrah announced at the beginning of the condition to register the biometric enrollment fingerprint to use Umrah visa online for those coming from the United Kingdom, Tunisia, Kuwait, Bangladesh and Malaysia. The ministry stressed that this condition aims to facilitate the arrival procedures of those who are coming to perform Umrah upon their arrival through Saudi Arabia's ports, as well as to enrich the digital experience for the pilgrims. Those who wish to register their fingerprints to use the Umrah visa must download the application, then choose the visa type. They then need to press on the passport scan to verify the identity, and the individual must take a full face picture from the front camera to match it with a personal picture in the passport, and finally scan the 10 fingerprints electronically via the camera. No-ticketed fans can attend Qatar FIFA World Cup after group stage. No-ticketed fans can enter Qatar to attend the FIFA World Cup after the group stage has concluded. The early December feature, which allows fans without tickets to apply for a hire card, has become valid after midnight on December 2nd. Fans will need to show proof of accommodation and pay an entry fee of Qatar Riyal 500 to obtain the hire card and enter the country, while children under 12 will not be charged. However, ticket holders for matches after December 2nd will not be required to pay Qatar Riyal 500. Fans who pay the entry fee and purchase the World Cup tickets later will not be eligible for a refund. After paying the Qatar Riyal 500 entry fee and confirming their accommodation, visitors will receive an entry permit to Qatar via email. Travelers must complete the hire card application process to board a flight or enter through the Abu Samra land border without the entry permit. Hire card holders are able to stay in Qatar until January 23, 2023. Qatar determined to host 2036 Olympic Games after FIFA World Cup. Qatar is determined to bring the 2036 Summer Olympic Games to Doha, according to a source familiar with the Olympic bidding process. The success so far of the ongoing FIFA World Cup has emboldened the Qataris and strengthened their resolve to host the Olympics. No time frame has been announced by the International Olympic Committee or when it plans to award the 2036 sports extravaganza. Magnitude 6.1 quake hit Indonesia's West Java. A quake of 6.1 magnitude hit Indonesia's West Java area on Saturday, the country's geophysics agency BMKG said. Reuters reported. The agency said there is no tsunami threat from the quake. The earthquake was felt in Jakarta, around 200 kilometers from the epicenter. One person was injured and 4 houses were damaged in Garut, according to Abdul Muhari, spokesperson for Indonesia's disaster mitigation agency. One person was injured and 4 houses were damaged in Garut, according to Abdul Muhari, spokesperson for Indonesia's disaster mitigation agency. Indonesia's Semeru volcano erupted. People want to stay away. Indonesia's Semeru volcano on Java Island erupted early, spewing a column of ash 1.5 kilometers into the air, prompting authorities to warn residents to stay away from the eruption area. Indonesia's Disaster Management Agency (BNPB) warned residents not to conduct any activities within 5 kilometers of the eruption center and to stay 500 meters from riversides due to risks of lava flow, according to Reuters. With that, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. every day. I'm Vinod Narayan signing off from BMC News Live. Good night.